Hello everyone, it's Great American Enthusiast, and if you haven't heard recently, Six Flags recently released some surveys for a bunch of their parks, Great America included. And on the survey, there's three potential rides that they're thinking of adding to Great America. Now, just like everybody's been saying, it's probably not like 100% confirmed that these three are the only three options, but these are probably the most likely that could happen. Those three being the Giga Coaster, a family launch coaster, and a flying theater. And today I'm here to explain why I think the family launch coaster is the most likely to be chosen. Now, it's no secret that Six Flags is trying to increase the guest experience in most of these parks, Great America included. And one of the ways they're trying to do it is to kind of shift away from kind of the teenage demographic that Six Flags has been in for a while and replace it with a more general family friendly atmosphere. And you can see this being done at Great America by trying to make the park a little bit more nicer again, restoring old effects and adding the theme music. And with the kids area coming next year. So it's clear that they're trying to make the park more inviting again. And honestly, what better way to do it than another family coaster? We currently only have one, which is of course Whizzer, and I love Whizzer a lot. But I also do think that we could probably have a more modern family coaster at the park. And I think having a modern launch would be pretty cool, as the only actual launch coaster we have is Max Force. I also think there's so many things you can do with the theming for a family launch coaster. Personally, my idea would be make it Roadrunner themed because it just writes itself. You know, Roadrunner, he's a fast character, all of that stuff. Tied in with a launch coaster meant for families, and you basically got something gold on your hand. Though I would be okay with a more general theme because I know that Cedar Fair is going away with a lot of their IPs and all that stuff. So either way, it's fine. I just think a family launch coaster could really fit. It could also relieve some stress off of Whizzer, as Whizzer is the only true family coaster in the park right now. I know Dark Knight also exists, but it's in this like weird blur of family and thrill. Plus, as Park Pros mentioned in his video, there's only three roller coasters at the park that at least make a 36 height requirement for most kids. Whizzer, but of course also Sprocket Rockets and Little Dipper. So I think having another one like that could do really well with those types of groups of people and crowds. I also believe that the family launch coaster is more like compact friendly because I think you could you probably still create a cool layout without demolishing too many things for it in comparison to a Giga coaster, which is just gonna be like towering over everything, and then like I just thinking about it just makes me just not want to like think about how that would work. I really don't see it happening. I don't think so. The park is gonna demolish like spaces in the parking lot or the employee parking lot like everybody's trying to say. Like I'm sorry guys, it's just not gonna happen. But really, yeah, I that's all I really have to say. If the park gives you a family launch coaster that's themed to the Roadrunner and puts it in Southwest Territory or something like that, makes it probably interact with the entire land, then I think we got like probably one of the best coasters ever to exist. And it doesn't need to be like very thrilling or whatever. And I think with this addition, this could help steer Great America into the theme park that it's always wanted to be. Especially because we're the only theme park in the Midwest, and I don't know how many people would be spending a lot of money to travel out to Disneyland or Disney World, all that stuff. So having Great America as like kind of like a third option for a lot of people around here just makes a lot of sense to try to go for that family market. That's really it. That's all I have right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with what I upload, and I'm trying to think of more other things that I can try to make without needing to go to the park to do so. Anyways, thank you for supporting me, and have a great evening.